Hello everyone and welcome back to Recettear, part 2. Gonna be showing off a little bit more of this. And when we last left off, it went to a different cutscene. They ran the beginning kind of thing, telling you what the game was called, and now it's time to move into the plot. Oh wow, hey there. Yep, just kinda, okay, I'm gonna start reading it from now on. I don't get why it suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero. And then took off without saying he'd be back. She's talking about her dad. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. What? I can't. No. We're not gonna do that, Kyle. Lemongrass. What a great last name. Uh-oh. File photo. Love it. But yeah, it's not to detract from the game or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna be up for a very long time today. Let's go to town. Jeez. She just want to become a sailor. I don't blame her. This music, by the way, it's awesome for a very long time, but eventually it doesn't ever really get repetitive, but alright, let's start. So it does. Ah. However, the voice things, they get old pretty quickly. Mademoiselle Lemongrass. Look at her, she be gone. Don't say that. Don't say that. I also like her terms for the usage of her terms when she's excited, because she makes up words, which is kind of funny. Like Yanus was one of them. So put Recettear. This is actually kind of funny. So put Recettear and Tear together, and what do you get? Recettear. Isn't that neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but well, that is. I'm reading this part. It's funny. Then it decided, Recettear ho. Recettear. mispronounce that even slightly, and Recettear. It's funny because it points out the thing that you think that it sounds like. It's kind of funny. I laughed just now and earlier. So the fairy suddenly entered my life. One thing was for sure, this wasn't going to be dull. Better not. Fucking kill that fairy. Then throw it in a ditch. I love my background. My freaking computer's a Christmas tree now. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that word. But I got 2 more fans, and now I just have like a bunch of lights coming out of my computer, and it's great. It's awesome. It's great. Oh, from here on out, the dialogue pretty much becomes pretty monotonous. I don't think it becomes monotonous, but it's not really integral to the story, so. Day 2. Okay. We'll just go ahead and clap this out, and I'll go ahead and start explaining stuff real quick. Hitting the space bar or the start button, whatever it's linked to, will open this screen up. Basically, it'll give you a day in which the next payment is due, and you have to make that much money before that time ends. Do not, and you start back at day 2, and it doesn't matter if you get all the way to day 36. If you don't make enough money, you have to restart, and it's a little annoying. If you hit items, you can go through all the items you have equipped on you, and of course, I don't have any right now. Encyclopedia will open an encyclopedia of items that you've discovered, and there are a lot of them. Go to options, same stuff, front screen, saves the game, exits the game, blah, 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 blah. Picks is the currency, the day clock thing is up there on the left. You have 4 periods of the day, and you could waste those by either going out the door here and going to either the Merchants Guild, Adventurers Guild, which I'll explain later, Chapel, Town Square, Market, and Pub. Going to each of those will waste 1 time frame, except if you go here, which will waste 2. There's a very important reason for that, which I might get to later. Town Square and Chapel and Market you're actually going to use, but Pub, Chapel, and Town Square is just for collaborating with the peeps up and out and about and around the area. In fact, let's just go ahead and go to the Adventurers Guild real quick, because we don't really have a lot of stuff to sell, but we don't have any money either, so what do we do? Well, there you go. Now, basically, obviously, you can't go in there looking for items. The fairy and a girl, you don't wield a weapon, you just get killed and shit. You don't want that. I'm sorry, I'm blowing the mic. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna have to find a adventurer to go for us, and that's basically what the Adventurers Guild will be used for. But before you can do that, you have to have a card. So usually it takes in the form of a card. Yeah, there you go. I don't know why I'm letting this dialogue go on, but it's sort of like a story thing. Plus, it's kind of, she's adorable, so. Derp! Huh? Well, who's that? Could it be? I can't get the items. Apparently, I can't work. Arg. Heaven, a few things again. Nice Hollow Trials. Wonder what's going on. Stop reading it, Kyle. I'm just gonna do 2 parts, so you guys can let me know if you want me to read or not. Actually, I might do 3 parts. Yeah, I'll have to do 3 parts. We'll see why soon. Maybe not. I haven't decided yet. I do believe we have found ourselves an adventure. You call him seedy. I don't even know what CD means, but they call him CD a lot. Whoa. Oh, she's getting it. Yes. Yes. For my yayifications. God. Named after my dog. Look at that. Basically, the way that this works, when you take an adventurer out to the area, or out to just, it doesn't matter. He's already gonna have that. Let's go ahead and take this. Basically, whenever you go out on a dungeon, you have to bring shit with you, obviously. So here's the stuff that he has. He can actually equip the wool hat, but you could also carry food with you. I don't have any food with me, but since it's the first dungeon, it's really not going to matter. So let's go ahead and get started with all the trials. This combat system is really simplistic. Up, right, left, down. And you just walk around, filling the map, and attacking shit. It's pretty simplistic. Now, you could, it makes it a little bit easier if you buy more equipment for your guy to use. Which I immediately picked up a crafter knife, which is that's actually a really good drop. That's actually the next level up. Now, rooms will also trigger events like this. You get spawns. It's just fantastic. And you can also level up, which makes your HP and your SP go up. Before I go any further, I need to drop the sound just a tad because it's a little too loud for my liking. That's a little too quiet. Oh, whatever. But these little jewels represent experience, and if you fill out the orange bar around your portrait, you get levels, and your HP is, of course, how many hits you can take before you draw. That's a dumb one, and then SP is the special moves, which you can learn more as you level up. But right now, the only one I have is the twisty thing, which comes in handy for a specific fight later on, much later on. And you can pick up ingredients that if you don't, it's the first time seeing them, they won't, they won't show up until after you get out of the dungeon, which is good news. We're going to go ahead and finish this floor and then call it good. I think we could probably get to level 3 before we get out of here. Easy. You level up pretty quickly. The biggest bitch about dungeons is they are very lucrative, but you have to be careful about how many times you go down there. Slime fluid is a reagent, or is a ingredient for something. A lot of these presents are going to be traps. But this one's easy because you can just spin and kill them all. It's always good. Hehehe, beatish. No, I mean, like, and then there's the door to the next side, but you always want to make sure you go through it pretty easily, or thoroughly cover each area, because who knows what could be hiding in each chest, and that's basically where you can get a majority of your money from. They'll also drop stuff, but not nearly as expensive stuff as you would get out of chests. Except right then, they don't usually drop clothes. Just to prove me wrong. They usually just drop slime balls, but they do have like rarer drops. But anyways, guys, I'd like to thank everybody for watching as we get this focus staff. When we come back, we'll finish up the Hall of Trials, and everything will be hunky-dory. Till next time, guys, I will see you later.